guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is a big sis talk with B Taylor TV. So have you ever talked to a guy and he just did not give his all? He kind of played you at the end. He didn't take you out. He didn't pursue you the way you felt like you needed to be pursued, or he friend zoned you, or he just kept kind of playing games with you. He wasn't really consistent. He doesn't really take you out on dates. He really doesn't give you that A1 attention that you feel like you deserve. You see other women being treated, or your friends being treated, and you know something is off with him, right? And you start to feel kind of low about it. You kind of feel like, why is it me? Why do men keep treating me like this? Why do men treat me like as if I'm a nothing, or if I'm not beautiful enough? And you start to question yourself as if you are good enough, if you are beautiful enough. If you look like this, maybe he would treat you like this. I used to fall into that same trap, that mindset when I was younger in college. I was talking to a guy and I'm like, why would he treat me like this? And then when you guys stop talking, you see him treat another woman like a queen, and you feel like, wow, like, was it me? Like, was it because I didn't look like her? And I remember when I was younger, I used to compare myself like to the new girl and be like, oh my God, like, it's because she looks like this, and maybe it's because she's so tiny, and like that's what he really wants and I'm not, and I'm weird and I'm awkward, and maybe she has a cooler personality than me. And that is further from the truth. Honestly, it's a combination of things. The things that I didn't want to really accept is just that you may not be everyone's cup of tea, but that doesn't mean that you aren't worthy of being treated the way you deserve to be treated. And that does not mean that you are lesser than. How someone treats you isn't a reflection of your self-worth. How you allow that person to treat you is a reflection of your self-worth and a reflection of you, because it says a lot of what you're willing to be able to put up with. And I've been there in the past where I dealt with things and I had to learn the hard way, and I questioned myself. I used to question myself, like, if I had weave, or if I had longer hair, if I had this type of different hair texture, I would be treated better. And it was so naive thinking. It was so naive thinking to think that, and even if you are his type or cup of tea, that doesn't mean that you're guaranteed to be treated any better. Sometimes we fall into this illusion of pretty doesn't hurt, and pretty does hurt. Men, if they're going to treat you like trash, they don't care. Eventually, they're going to get you, they're going to grab you, and they're going to doll you up, and they're going to be lucky to have you. And if they're trash, they're going to treat you like trash eventually. How that person treats you isn't a reflection of you. It's what you allow him to put up with. So if this guy has been putting off your date for weeks now, and you've been talking to him and he's been stalling on taking you out, he hasn't even asked you out. All he does is text you here and there whenever he's probably bored. Why do you entertain him? And you have to ask yourself those questions. Why do I continue to entertain somebody? Is it really because I'm bored, or is it really because I'm looking for some type of validation? Because when I was younger, I would just allow a guy to text me, and I would talk to my one friend, and the guys would take her out. And I'm like, how is it that you go out on dates? And she's like, because I'm not wasting my time on guys who's not taking me out. And I was like, what? And then I would show her my phone. I showed her my phone once, and she saw who I was texting. And she's like, you've been texting him for weeks now, and he has yet to ask you out on a date. And instead of me hinting to want a date, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. He didn't want to take me out. What he want to do, he would have done it. So that means he didn't want to. And that means that I had to make a decision to be treated right, even if it hurt my own feelings. So I was like, okay, well, maybe if I stop talking to guys and like cut them off. You have to be scissor happy when you're in the dating world. And sometime maybe a guy treated you right in the beginning and you guys were doing great, and all of a sudden he started slacking off. And it could be a long run of possibilities of why he's doing that. And the most part that sucks, and I tell women all the time about dating, the most part that sucks about dating is that you're not guaranteed to be with this person. This person may find someone else that they're more interested into, that they feel like that is more fitting of them. And they may pursue that other person and put you on the back line and back on the sideline. And now you're feeling that energy of, wait, hold on, wait a second. He was treating me like this. He was treating me so nicely. He was doing all these things for me. What happened? And then you realize that you were put on the back burner. And he may or may not come for you, but you shouldn't be sitting there waiting for him. You shouldn't be sitting there waiting for him. You should keep your basket full of eggs. And that is, until this person commits to you, you should continue dating other people, and you should continue talking to other people. And when you find that this person is not, you know, pursuing you enough or trying to date you enough, hello, it's time to cut them off. It's time to cut them off. Because what's going to happen is you're going to let him know that you feel like your presence is not worthy, and you continue to grace him with your presence, so he's not going to miss your absence, and he's not going to really see you as a prize in reality, because he's not going to really see you as something to chase, because he knows he's no longer pursuing you mentally and that you're still there. So he's going to put you to the sideline and pursue a girl who's actually not probably paying him any mind or paying him a little attention, or a girl that he really has a lot of interest in. And that's why you have to cut him off. Realize your self-worth and be like, you know what? I don't deserve this treatment. I don't feel like he's really giving it his all anymore. And it's time for me to take my losses. And I say it like losses because it's not really losses, but it may feel like a loss. It may feel like a loss because you had hopes of something working out with that person and it didn't work out with that person. And that is okay. That is part of the dating world. And I just come to the acceptance of, like, it wasn't just meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. We didn't connect on that level. Maybe he found something else, and I'm going to find something else that's better for me. But you have to stop comparing yourself to other girls, and don't compare yourself and be like other girls. All you can do is be yourself. You can be your best self. And I tell myself, Brittany, you are not competing with other women. The only person you're competing with is yourself. You are enough. You are good enough. And whoever don't accept you, bye. I'm gonna be me regardless. I'm gonna be Brittany. I can't change the way I look. I can't change my hair texture. I can't change the way who I am. I can't change my skin color. I am who I am. And if you don't like it, if I'm not your cup of tea, I'm gonna go place myself somewhere where I'm more appreciated, because I know that I deserve to be feeling that feeling of being loved and being appreciated. So I'm gonna bless you with my absence, and I'm not gonna put up with whatever you're giving me, because I don't have to settle for it. So I know it probably hurts, and I know it probably sucks, and I know that sometimes we do question ourselves because people suck, and that is the reality of it. And there's a lot of people that's not gonna tell you that they're just not interested anymore, but they will show you with their actions, and it's up to you to wake up and realize that, hey, he's not treating me the way I want to be treated. I need to leave this situation and do myself justice, because it feels better when you walk away with some type of dignity than someone pushing you away. It just feels better. Think about it. You're like, is this person pushing me away? Okay, let me walk away with some type of dignity. Or do I want this person to push me away to where I push my self-esteem so low and my self-worth so low, and I just tolerate things because that's what I feel like I deserve. When you find your self-worth, it's not all of a sudden a come to Jesus moment. It's a, I'm not gonna tolerate this, I'm not gonna deal with this, and I'm going to walk away from this because he's inconsistent and he's not paying me any attention, and he's not going to love me the way I deserve to be loved. But I am. I'm gonna love myself enough. So hopefully this video has helped you. Like I said, I've been through this through college and throughout my years of dating. And I used to cut guys off until I just got into a relationship. It was all worth it at the end, because those guys, where are they now? I don't know. I don't care. And remember, sis, don't let any guy make you feel like you're not worth being treated like a queen that you are. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Sorry if my energy is kind of low. It is late when I'm filming this video, but I had to film it. I have a list of things that I do want to talk about, but if you have any recommendations, go ahead and comment them down below and let me know what else you would like me to talk about and put on my list of things to talk about and discuss. And have you ever been in a situation where you just had a guy treating you like trash and it just made you feel like that's how you deserve to be treated, or your self-esteem was tested, or your self-worth was tested? Go ahead and comment below if you have any advice for these ladies who are getting into the dating world and they're not being treated right, and they feel like maybe they're treating me like this because I don't look like this, and I don't look like this, and I don't have a BBL, and I don't have a big butt, and I don't have all of these things. So go ahead and give words of encouragement below, because this is a community of love, and we spread love and positivity, and we spread growth, abundance, and healing. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and like this video. If you haven't already, what are you doing? And go ahead and subscribe and turn on that notification bell button, because I'm gonna be uploading more, so you need to know when I upload. All right, guys, thank you so much, and you have a wonderful day. Bye.